Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. This is one of the things that gun guys do that I always think to myself, really, man, really? Is that something we should be doing, right? Is that the best way for us to, what's the best thing to do as a gun owner, responsible gun owner? And essentially is to leave guns in the car. And one of the comments that I hear all the time that to me is just mind-blowing is that I'm buying this gun because it's cheap. So if someone steals it, who cares? And I think to myself, really, man, seriously, someone steals it, who cares? You know, a shotgun for $200 because somebody takes it, who cares? Well, that is just the wrong mentality to have. Really, the wrong mentality to have. You should have control of your firearm. You should have it in a safe place. Have it on you or have it in your safe. And again, you shouldn't just leave guns unattended. And by the way, in some places, some states, it may be a crime. Really, it may be a crime. I don't think it shows anything good to our Second Amendment community. But before I get into that, I want to show you a video, by the way, and I want to just show you a couple things that is happening. But before I get into that, check it out. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. You can subscribe to the channel. There it is for more videos. And obviously, you could subscribe. Let me put this up here. Bam. To the blessings of Liberty channel. We've been having a great time with this channel. And we're talking about God, fatherhood, being a husband, being a Christian man, all that good stuff, many other things. Go ahead and subscribe. It's going to be down there in the, again, in the, what is it? Description box. There we go. Description box. So with that being said, let's hit the intro and let's get started. Yeah, let's do this. So here's the thing, you know, many years ago, I was home and my neighbor knocked on my door. And he tells me, hey, do you see, or you saw anything last night or anything that you know, suspicious or anything like that? I was like, no, man, what happened? It's like, well, I have my gun. I left it in the car and somebody stole it. And I think he left the car unsecure as well. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you leave a gun in the car? Really, why? I still don't get it. And don't get me wrong, there may be a moment that you have to do that, right? As a concealed carrier, you may go into a place that you can't bring a gun. And at that point, you're either going to commit a crime, a felony, or you're going to take your gun out and leave it in the car, right? That has happened to many people, right? Specifically, let's say, for example, if you go into the post office, you can't bring a gun inside there. If you go into the courthouse, you can't bring a gun in there, right? If you go into the school, right? At school, you can't bring a gun in there. In some places, you can't even be in the parking lot or that school, right? So you can't have a gun on you. So you may have to leave it in the car. So again, you know, in those cases, there's people that have a gun safe. The gun safe is attached to your car and things like that. Or there's just some people that put in the glove compartment and things like that. You know what? My car is secure. Nobody knows. It is what it is. But I'm talking about overnight. I'm talking about having the mentality that if somebody steals your gun, it's okay because it's a cheap gun. Don't have that mentality. If somebody takes that cheap gun, it's going to use it to rob a place. It's going to use it to, you know, an gang related issue. And it's just going to come back to you. It's going to bring you issues. And God, you know, I mean, again, you know, God help you. If you go into jail for something silly or some kid gets shot because you left your gun unattended in a vehicle and some 13-year-old opened your car and took your gun and then shot his little brother or something. Again, things like that may happen. So to me, it's very simple. I keep a gun on me. When I get out of the car, the gun is on me because the gun is always on me. And when I have put a gun in the car, you know, a bag with an AR-15 or something like that because I'm doing whatever I'm doing, when I come home, I take it out of the car and I put it in my safe, right? So again, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm saying is that if that's your case, if you find yourself in that type of situation, right? If you find yourself in a situation where you're going to just leave a gun in the car, things like this could happen. Let's watch this.
A warning from Covina police after security cameras at several homes captured prowlers. Police shared video from 3 different houses. You can see people sneaking around homes and cars. Police say they're checking door handles. Officers urge everyone to be sure to lock up so you don't end up being a victim.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to talk about this. This thing happens all the time. This thing literally happens all the time. That's one of the reasons why I have cameras. One of the reasons why I have cameras is because I want to see. And here in my city, it is a very common crime. People hang around in the middle of the night. They start banging on doors. If the door's open, they're going to go inside and check. They're going to take what you have. Listen up, people. All I wanted to say in this video is that you need to be a responsible gun owner. That should be our goal for 2021. Not to be a gun owner, to be a responsible gun owner. Because if you become irresponsibly, you leave guns hanging around, somebody's going to take it. And something bad could happen, right? I said this is the last thing I'm going to say. And I say this all the time. If you bring a gun inside the house and you become irresponsible, you're really not protecting your family. You're really not protecting your children. You actually putting your family's life in danger. So instead of protecting your family, what you're doing is that you're putting your family's life at risk. And that's just not good. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.